So let me tell you a big secret. And here's what I think it is from this data. I don't think they're ever going to collect $452 billion or even $407 billion. Okay? That's it. Just way too much money to even get your mind around there. Before we went on here, I went and just Googled how many employees are at the IRS, and that number was 73,000 IRS employees currently working at the IRS. And granted, not all those folks are collection people that are directly on the front lines of collecting IRS taxes. There's auditors, there's people that are just processing returns, different departments there, of course. So that 73,000 are not all directly responsible for directly closing the tax gap, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt and say that they all were. That comes out to, I've done math in advance so I don't have to bore you and put extreme pressure on myself while we're live here. It comes out to roughly $6.2 billion per IRS employee that they've got to collect. So again, I don't think they're gonna make it, even if they increase their workforce. They're not ever going to even really scratch the surface of getting this all collected. Okay, so what does this mean? I think it means that, and I know that it means that they are going to do what any rational person would in their position, and that is to try to get as much money as possible to try to close that tax gap. And what that often means, especially with folks that aren't necessarily financially viable at any given period of time, they're going to settle some of these taxes, and they're going to settle them sometimes for pretty big numbers on a very micro basis from taxpayer to taxpayer. And that could be good news for you if you owe the IRS and you cannot pay it all back like right now, okay?